Good Saturday morning to you, everyone. 8 o'clock on the dot. Thanks for getting your weekend started with us here on 13 Sunrise. Matthew Foltz alongside Lindsay Monroe. Glad to have you back here.
Oh, it's so lovely to be back. It's so lovely. You know, lots of sunshine down where I was, lots of warm temperatures, so I did get to avoid, you know, kind of the nasty first snow of the season.
Which was great, by the way.
Sure it was. Loved the pictures.
But you really missed a lot, up and down weather.
I know, yeah. Well, we're bringing the sunshine back today, so there's some good news, right?
It is great. It's great. It's great. We got a lot of people, you know, from all over. Maybe some people already in town early for Thanksgiving, so.
That's right.
Great way to kick off the weekend.
It is, and I wanted to start with a look at that bright, sunny sky that we've got looking over that eastern horizon now. Just kind of ignore what's going on under the sun because that's some traffic backups.
Boo.
You can't win them all, Matthew. You can't. We're doing our best here. But yes, we are breaking that stretch of cloudy and dreary weather, bringing back the sunshine today. But real quick, did want to let drivers know this is out on the east side. This is 465 northbound. They will be doing some construction work today. This should reopen by 5 a.m. Sunday. So this is not an all weekend closure, but for today, just know that in between I-70 and the Pendleton Pike exit, we have several travel lanes blocked. So this is going to be causing some issues for drivers on the east side. We also have lane restrictions, those collector lanes. This is 65 southbound, where you can see we've got a couple lanes blocked off. That is creating some slow travel coming in and around the north split. So we'll keep you updated on traffic, what's going on in that regard, because the weather looks fantastic. Finally, area of low pressure going to scoot its way off the eastern seaboard. High pressure across the Great Lakes region will take control of our weather, and that does mean everything clearing out. Now, where the sky cleared out first overnight, it did get a little cooler. That's why we're starting off near freezing between Kokomo and Lafayette. It's 44 in Indy and 39 in Shelbyville. And now that we are tapping into some of that sunshine, it's going to be a nice mild afternoon. Headed to 53 today for forecast high around Indy, 54 in Columbus, 55 later today in Bloomington, and again tomorrow in the 50s. But we've got some rain to talk about for your travel plans this week. We'll break down that latest timeline coming up.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Well, we have new developments on breaking news this morning. Metro Police telling us that a man is now dead after a shooting on the city's far east side. Police say it happened just before 4 o'clock this morning on James Runway, that's near Bookville Road. Once on scene, officers say they found a man inside of a home who had been shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene. And this morning, we're still working to learn the name of the man who was killed and exactly what led up to this shooting. Of course, any new details that we get, we'll be sure to pass along both on air and online at WTHR.com. In less than 2 hours, the Delaware County community will come together to honor fallen Deputy Blake Reynolds. He died in the line of duty in Muncie last week. Our Jenna Webster is live at Delta High School for that funeral service. And Jenna, we know a lot of people are expected to pay their respects.
Hey, Matthew, yes, I just decided to step off the camera right now. I'm here. I just wanted you guys to see this moment that we are witnessing. The procession just minutes ago arrived at Delta High School. The honor guard is lined up outside, and they are pulling his coffin, pulling his body out of the hearse as we speak. Really just a very powerful moment to be here and witness this. The honor guard, all these law enforcement that are lining the walkway right now, all with their hands up in salute, the flag over this coffin right now. This funeral this morning is going to take place at 10 o'clock at Delta High School. This is the same high school that Corporal Blake Reynolds graduated from in 2013 before attending Ball State University. As this moment continues to play out, the 31-year-old we know was in the Army Reserve after graduation. He joined the Delaware County Sheriff's Office in 2022. You're looking at photos right now of the 31-year-old on his wedding day just a few months ago over the summer. Really beautiful photos that his family shared with us. We do know his family in his obituary writes how important law enforcement to him was. They say it wasn't just his profession, it was his calling. They say he loved every opportunity to make a difference in the community he called home, Muncie, where he grew up. They also talked about how important faith was to him and how it shaped everything about him and what he did. Reynolds died November 12th, helping a semi-driver that was stranded on the side of I-69 when a second semi lost control and hit both his car and that second semi. Last night there was a public visitation where hundreds of people were able to attend Grace Baptist Church, where the flag was presented to Reynolds' family. Hundreds of law enforcement officers attending that. Really just a powerful moment as they presented that flag, calling it a symbol of hope and of prayer. We do know this morning in just a little bit that the family is going to attend a private prayer service here at Delta High School before that funeral. And I do want to show you when that funeral starts at 10 o'clock a little bit later, we have a map of the procession route that they're going to be taking from Delta High School to Jones Cemetery later this morning, where he will be laid to rest. Before they go to Jones Cemetery, that procession will be stopping at the Delaware County Justice Center, where the final 1042 will be read. That signifies the officer finishing their shift, the end of watch. It really is just a very powerful moment to witness for yourself. And again, out here live as they are carrying him into Delta High School right now. Really just a beautiful, emotional moment to see everybody here with that. If you are attending this morning, they are asking the public to line the procession route as they travel from Delta High School to Jones Cemetery to pay your respects. Matthew.
All right, our Jenna Webster reporting live. And of course, we do have all that route and information for you at our website right now at WTHR.com. We will continue to have live coverage of Corporal Reynolds' funeral right here on air until 10 o'clock this morning on Channel 13. And then we will stream the full service starting at 10 o'clock live on our free WTHR Plus app that is free for Fire Stick, Apple TV, and Roku. The Frankfort community also remembering a fallen hero yesterday. Sergeant Terry Fry was laid to rest following a military funeral. The Indiana National Guardsman was killed in a crash last week while traveling in a convoy that crashed on I-65 in Boone County. 3 other guardsmen were hurt. The cause of the crash, is still under investigation this morning. Indiana Governor Mike Braun now says enough is enough following threats and intimidations towards state lawmakers. In the last 6 days, we've seen 8 GOP state senators report getting threats as pressure to take on redistricting. The governor also confirming he and his family are now in the middle of those threats. State police telling us they're investigating these threats and swatting attempts. Governor Braun says in a statement, quote, "Rest assured, if you threaten or attempt to carry out acts of violence against Indiana's elected officials, we will bring you to justice." This morning, we are working to get an update on an officer-involved shooting that happened in Lafayette, ending with the suspect getting killed. Police say officers tried to pull a man over for possibly driving impaired. They say the suspect made threats to harm himself and then took off. Officers later tracked him down to an apartment complex. That's where police say the man told officers he had a weapon before reaching for his waistband. That's when officers shot him. State police and Lafayette Police Department are now taking over the investigation.